Once upon a time, there was a land called Ireland. Ireland was ruled by Britain for many years. The people of Ireland wanted to be free and have their own country, so they decided to fight for their freedom. This fight was called the Anglo-Irish War. In Ireland, there were brave men and women who formed a group called the Irish Republican Army, or IRA. They had a leader named Michael Collins. He was very smart and knew a lot about fighting. The IRA used clever tricks and hit-and-run tactics. They did not have big armies like the British, but they knew their land well. They could hide in the hills and move quickly through the town. Britain had a big, powerful army. They had many soldiers and weapons. But the British soldiers did not know the land like the Irish did. They tried to catch the IRA, but it was very hard. The IRA would attack and then disappear. The British soldiers would get tired and frustrated because they could not find the IRA. The people in Ireland supported the IRA. They gave them food and shelter. They wanted to see their country free. Even children helped by carrying messages and watching out for British soldiers. The war went on for many months. The British soldiers grew more tired and unhappy. They missed their homes and families. Many British people back in Britain started to ask why their soldiers were fighting in Ireland. They wanted the war to stop. One day, the leaders of Britain and Ireland decided to talk. They met and discussed how to end the fighting. Michael Collins and the British leaders made an agreement called a treaty. This treaty said that most of Ireland would be free, but some parts in the north would still be ruled by Britain. Not everyone was happy with the treaty. Some wanted all of Ireland to be free, but many were tired of the war and agreed to the treaty. So, the fighting stopped. Ireland became mostly free, and Britain left. This is how Britain lost the Anglo-Irish War. The Irish people fought bravely for their land, and they never gave up. Even though they were smaller and had fewer weapons, they used their smarts and the support of their people to win their freedom. And that is how Ireland became a free country. After the treaty was signed, the people of Ireland were filled with hope and excitement. They were happy to see the British soldiers leaving their towns and cities. But there were still challenges ahead. In Ireland, not everyone agreed on what to do next. Some people, including some of Michael Collins' friends, were unhappy that part of Ireland was still under British rule. They wanted all of Ireland to be one united country. This disagreement led to arguments and fights among the Irish themselves. Michael Collins worked very hard to bring peace to Ireland. He traveled around the country, talking to people and trying to explain why the treaty was a good start. He believed that Ireland could become fully free in the future if they worked together. But some people were very angry and did not want to wait. They started another war called the Irish Civil War. This was a sad time because now Irish people were fighting against each other instead of working together. During this difficult time, Michael Collins was very brave. He continued to fight for what he believed was best for Ireland. But one day, something very sad happened. Michael Collins was shot and killed in an ambush. The people of Ireland were heartbroken. They had lost a great leader. Even though the Civil War was tough, eventually the fighting stopped. The new leaders of Ireland decided to focus on building a strong and happy country. They knew this was what Michael Collins would have wanted. Years went by, and Ireland grew stronger. Schools, hospitals, and businesses were built. People worked hard to make Ireland a wonderful place to live. They remembered the bravery of those who fought for their freedom and the dream of a united Ireland. In the north, where Britain still had control, there were still some problems and disagreements. But over time, people learned to talk and find peaceful ways to solve their problems. Today, people in Ireland and Northern Ireland continue to work towards a future where everyone can live in peace and harmony. And so, the story of Ireland's fight for freedom is remembered with pride. It teaches us that even small and determined people can achieve great things, and that peace and unity are worth fighting for.